There we go. Hey, yes, that.
It's amazing.
Oh, it smells of peach, doesn't it?
You absolutely understand now how to create a dry ice spectacular moment.
My meringue's been whipping for 10 or 15 minutes now. I open up the mixer and it's no good. That meringue is so much worse than I thought it was going to be. I have to start again. Doing this meringue a second time is going to cut off time that I'm going to have to plate at the end of the cook.
Got the jam going. There's only about 30 minutes to go, and I'm feeling in control. I'm moving on to my burnt peach butter, so I finally chop my charred peaches, put them in a saucepan with a bit of verjuice, just a little bit of brown sugar. That's going to bring a smoky flavour. I think it hits the brief in that respect.
Just want to plate something up that they go, wow. Not like, it's all right. I'm sick of the, I'm going to make them go wow today.
I've got so many elements on the go, and there is literally only this cook between me and elimination.
Absolutely chalk and cheese. Eliza, relax, calm, everything's working, no disasters. Eloise, I've got to make my sorbet, I'm going to remake my Italian meringue, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. But as we know, sometimes out of panic and mayhem, amazing dishes grow.
Got to add a little bit of Heston into my dish again, so I'm going to use the liquid nitrogen. I'm just freezing these berries. I give them a stir, and they just look the most incredible colour.
Holy bananas.
I am so stressed at this moment. I really don't want to ruin this second batch of meringue because I will not have time to do it a third time.
Much better this time, thank goodness.
Yes, this is what I wanted the first time. Thank goodness this second batch of meringue has worked.
Your last chance to avoid elimination. 10 minutes to go.
Come on.
Add that for my syrup. 10 minutes to go. I'm really focused, I'm determined, I'm organised. I've pretty much got all of my elements ready, so I can start plating up. I get my burnt butter. It's the first thing to go down on my plate, so I give it a good smear at the bottom. It looks great.
I've got no disasters at the moment, but it all comes down to flavours. You could have 100 disasters, but still put up a delicious dish. I've got 10 minutes to go. I still need to smoke my meringue, which ideally would have 10 minutes to do.
I wanted it to have 10 minutes of smoking time, and I don't have 10 minutes left in this cook.
So frustrating.
I know that the flavours that I'm using with my rhubarb sorbet and the orange blossom and orange zest panna cottas, I know they're going to taste absolutely delicious.
I hope that I've still got enough time to get everything done.
This is going to come right down to the wire.
You've got 2 minutes. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
I'm taking my time with this plating. I've allowed myself plenty of time.
Need to plate everything up now.
I had such a clear idea of how it was going to look in my mind, but I don't have time to do that now, so I just need to make sure I get everything onto that plate. Got my panna cottas, orange segments, pickled rhubarb, sorbet is looking really good.
I think I'm going to strangely attempt the dry ice again. I tried the dry ice thing and it didn't really work for me with the potatoes.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I think I should learn from my mistakes and just keep it simple.
The idea for this is that I'm going to make pretty much a burnt peach stock, which I'm going to pour over some dry ice to serve to the judges.
Oh, I'm going to be so annoying and change my mind 100 times.
Do I persevere or do I learn from my mistakes and just not go near it?
I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. Got no other option.
30 seconds!
With all of these setbacks, I just haven't got the time to plate this dish the way that I wanted to.
I start breaking off these pieces of charcoal meringue and they look so much like coals. It's exciting.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Your time's up. Well done, Eliza and Eloise.
I'm relieved more than anything that I got everything on the plate.
Well done. Far out, Brussels sprout. I'm feeling really good. I actually really like this dish. I know I said that about the first one and it didn't go down so well, but
I feel like this whole competition, I feel like I'm doing well, but I want to do better, you know. I see people go up and get tasted and the judges are like, wow. I just haven't had my wow moment yet, so I'm just trying everything to get there.
You had 2 jobs in the second round. The first one was create a dessert inspired by fire, and the other one was to make it delicious enough to keep you safe. If you haven't done that, then you'll find yourself in tomorrow's elimination. First up to taste is Eloise.
I'm not entirely happy with the way that I've plated it. I just hope that the flavour can save me.
I have made embers. So there's a rhubarb sorbet, a lightly smoked Italian meringue, orange panna cotta, a charcoal biscuit, and some fresh orange segments and pickled rhubarb.
There's a lot of stuff in that bowl.
I think often the danger in this kitchen is to do too many elements because you're worried that what you've got is not enough. And
Yep.
And really, this feels like lots of really great ideas, but it's a jumble. But how it looks is only half of the battle. Obviously, how it tastes is also crucial.
What I do like is the smoked meringue. I do like that, and I think if that was the building blocks of this dessert, well, great. But there's just so much on the plate.
There's obviously a lot at stake here. I do think that it could have been placed up more elegantly, but it was actually a nice dish. I found it a pleasant dish to eat.
It's going to be interesting, Eloise. Very, very interesting.
I know the flavours are all there. I just hope that's enough. I really don't want to end up in elimination.
Eliza.
I tried the dry ice trick in round 1, and it was an epic fail. I'll be right back.
Here we go again.
I know.
Here we go again.
What's in there? What's in there?
Bit of a peach ash.
Mm.
I'm just thinking, please, please work.
Oh. Here we go.
Better.
There we go. Hey, yes, that.
It's amazing.
Oh, it smells of peach, doesn't it?
You absolutely understand now how to create a dry ice spectacular moment. And I think we all picked up that fantastic smell of peach. Smart stuff. So what's the dish?
The dish is embers. So you go to the campfire the day after having a fire and, you know, kick around some coals, see if there's any burning embers still there to make a new one.
And so the idea is that these are the spent, burnt out, carbonised bits of wood on the top. And the embers are what?
Grilled peaches, peach jam, salted almond praline, burnt peach butter.
What's the sauce?
Is that raspberry?
It's, yes, raspberry and peach.
So we're kind of playing in that world of peach Melba, aren't we?
I love this. So, question.
Brilliant.
Did you know that you were going to get these 2 colours in the meringue?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
It looks unbelievably like the wood that you'd find at the morning after a bush camp.
Yeah.
I think it's a genius. Genius.
Yeah, I think it looks fantastic. I love it.
So concept, straight away, bang, nailed, and well done. Boys.
You know, it's interesting as a contestant because you're constantly looking for that kind of confirmation, affirmation that you're doing really well. And you just want the judges, don't you? Every so often, you just go, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, it's so many familiar, delicious flavours in there. Raspberry, peach, the way you've burnt the peach and made the butter. That is clever, sophisticated, wonderful. It's giving me goosebumps.
It's fantastic because it's conceptual, takes you straight there, and yet is absolutely delicious.
I love the addition of the thyme. That's a great surprise to get a burst. It's a bit like a crackle in the fire. The biggest thing of all for me, though, is it feels to me like there's an awful lot of chefs that, when they watch this, should take a big leaf out of your book, because I just feel that this is kind of your second attempt at your last dish. You transferred so many things and thought, right, keep to this. Don't start from scratch. And that's a lesson.
That's, I think, for me, probably the best dessert we've had this season. We've had some really good desserts, but that's a level way up there. Nice work, Becky. Quite liked it.
I guarantee you, when I got into this competition, if someone had said, you'll make the best dessert up of the season, I'm the most surprised person about this. Trust me, this is incredible.
Well, let's make this real quick, because you guys in black missed a real treat today. Aaron and Ben cooked brilliant dishes in round one. In fact, Ben marked himself down as a real superstar. Brilliant dish, Ben. Well done. Leaving Eloise and Eliza to battle it out in round two. Eliza knocked it so far out of the park, it's gone into orbit. Eliza, amazing, amazing job. You're safe, but unfortunately, Eloise will be joining you in elimination tomorrow.
It would have been so great to have ended Heston's road trip on a high note, but the standard in this competition is getting higher and higher, and to come up against a dessert like Eliza's, when you have a dish that's that good, losing to that is not that disappointing.